Hey guys! So this video is on a solid black smoky eye. It was requested by Gabrielle, so Gabrielle, here is your black smoky eye. So solid black can be tricky. It can make you look dead, or like you have black eyes, or it can go patchy. And so I hope this video can help you out. And if you have any other suggestions, then please leave them in the comments down below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks. Today we're doing black eyeshadow, and a lot of it. So we're not going to do foundation or anything until after because there's no way we're going to avoid making a mess. So to start with, I have got Black Track Fluid Liner from MAC. I'm just going to use a detailer brush to apply that, and that will be our base. If you're going to use a primer, I would do it now, and actually I would recommend that you do use a primer. Okay, now with black, the most important thing is to not take it too high. So only go to the crease. I'm gonna take a little bit of that underneath as well. Don't worry if your shape isn't perfect, this is step one. Over that, you're going to apply black eyeshadow. Now, I prefer to go with a matte one. If you prefer sparkle, you can do that, or else you can do the matte and then add sparkle at the end if you want. Any black eyeshadow will do, and every palette or anything comes with a black eyeshadow. This is a little Quo palette. I'm just going to take the matte black eyeshadow. And because I need a lot of it, I'm going to use the little sponge thing that comes with. We're just going to pat that on top. And then get a 217 or any fluffy blending brush. Blend it through. Now, the last thing you want is patchy black eyeshadow. It looks awful. So be prepared to go over this 2 or 3 times with the eyeshadow again. Just to really make sure that you've got it even and covered. I'm going to do the other eye, and I will zoom you in for that so you have a little bit of a better view. They've said we do not want this to go too high. Just wipe it away. Like I said, horrible mess, completely anticipated. In order to help that blend a little bit more naturally, we need a brown shade. You could use a bronzer. I'm gonna take my Canyon Classic Physician Formula brown shade that I love for eyebrows and everything else. Any brush really will do, but something kind of fluffy. This is an airbrush crease brush from Sephora. So just take your brown shade, put that through the crease. It'll give you a better transition out of the black. Just softens that, makes it seem a little bit less harsh. All right, now part of the reason why I like to use a matte eyeshadow to do this, A, is because I think it blends beautifully, but also is because it gives you a slightly different texture, which means that if you want to, you can use a liquid liner, which I'm going to do as soon as I find it. Ah, victory! L'Oreal Liner Intense. This step seems possibly a little bit redundant because obviously it's already black, but it should show up blacker. And the shine so it just helps to keep your eyes from becoming a total wash. So I actually don't know if that's going to be able to pick up on camera the difference, but in life it does help. Then I'm going to take the cream color from the same Physicians Formula palette and use that as my highlight. And go a little bit nuts with the highlight. your brown color. Just make sure your blend is good, so that you're getting that gradient effect and not just black eyes. Okay, and we will curl lashes. Great Lash Mascara. I like this one because it really seems to get every lash. It's very precise. And then I go over it with my Clinique High Impact, which just gives a little bit more fullness. Now I'm going to do foundation. So I'm just going to take my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. The color is N1-2. Now we need eyebrows. On an angled brush, usual eyeshadow. Stick with the same palette and just do highlights and lowlights. So I'll take my contouring brush. Highlights. Now, because black is harsh, you can look quite dead, so a color on the cheeks is required. I'm going to take my Dolly Mix Bright Pink Blush, Sephora foundation brush, buffing brush to work that through, because I don't want it to be too pink. Okay, now, in keeping with my plan to use more lashes, I have lashes to maybe use with this, but honestly, when you do black eyeshadow, generally you can't see your eyelashes anyway. So I'm going to set them on, and if I can see them, then I will attach them. But if I can't, there's no sense. So sorry, these are Red Cherry number 5s. Sorry, no lashes, but I did try. I demand bonus points. Upper waterline, I've got my Makeup Forever kohl pencil. And then, because we don't want to close the eyes up too much, I'm going to put a light color on the bottom waterline. Inconveniently, I can only find the white, so the NYX Milk Pencil. Just wipe off any black that's transferred. Your inner corner highlight's going to be very important to bring a little bit of light back to your blacked out eyes. I have a sparkly white shadow in this Quo palette just next to the blues. But whatever you like for a highlight is obviously fine. Whatever you use normally. What I use normally is not here, so hopefully this works out. Okay, and then optionally, you can add a little bit of sparkly black. I like the matte black because I find it blends the best and gives a really soft, beautiful effect. But I also find adding a little sparkly black can be nice. So just get a flat brush. This one's just an e.l.f. one. And pat that on top. We're not even going to blend because we would only make a mess. And the reason we wait so long to do that is to make sure that the eyeshadow is not going to just settle in. If it has, then this step will also help to oomph it back up. Okay, so now I'm going to take under eye concealer because we're officially done with changing the eyes. So this is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, foundation brush. So we really get to clean up that eyeshadow, sharpen the line. We will powder I've got my Makeup Forever HD powder. I'm just setting under those eyes first. And then all over after that. And now we need a lip. Obviously, you're not going to win in a fight with the eyes for attention, but I think to do a nude lip with this would just make the eyes so strong that it's hard to come back from, I guess. So, I'm just gonna line and color my lips with this stupid wine pencil that I don't know the name of, that is very close to the Makeup Forever 3C. It's basically the exact color of the cap, but the actual pencil goes on a little bit lighter, at least on me. And over top of that, my Dior Lip Polish Smoothing Lacquer in number 3. Because I like the idea of a very matte eye and then a shiny reflective lip. So I'm going to zoom you in. If you put this on and it's too harsh, you can take your concealer and make the bottom part thinner. That will help a lot. And you can also try putting a light color, like a sparkly gold or something, just in the center of your eye to give you back a little bit of light. I actually like the harsh black, but if you do not, then that is my recommendation to soften it. Or just do the same thing, but use a dark brown or a dark blue or any other color that is still in dark tone, but not as intense as black. Okay, I'm just going to go do something with my hair so that I don't have this, and then I will be back. I need a little bit more light in the inner corner because that highlight didn't really work out for me. So this may wreck the look, so I'm warning you of that in advance. So I'm gonna take my Sleek Molten Metal. I'm gonna take this one, I think it's Pewter. Whatever, the less gold one. Because it's super reflective, so it can cover up this black without losing its. Also, I really can't do this look so much because, no, it's not happening too bad, but the hooded eyes thing, every time I close, they rub together more and more and it starts to get a weird smear. And I'm like, why didn't I blend that right? And then I fix it and realize I actually did. It's just that when I close my eye, it makes a new crease line. Okay, and then that is our finished solid black smoky eye. So thanks so much for watching and have an awesome day.